This video is sponsored by Yahaha. Now this is a brand new user-generated content creation platform for 3D multiplayer interactive experiences. With Yahaha, anyone can create and publish their virtual experiences. There is no coding creating experience needed. You can build the creation without any coding experience or server knowledge. Simply use the components and smart assets in Yahaha Studio to make your dream games. Making your own creation in Yahaha is easy as 1, 2, 3 with their no-code creation process. So as you can see here, we've picked the hide and seek template and the scene shows up. We can then select the behavior player transformation component and add it to our assets, and we can scroll through the variety of 3D assets in the Yahaha asset library. Once we find one we like, we can view it in the scene, and now we can see it's been added to our map. And now we're just going to drag it to the spawn point so we can see it the moment we start playtesting the game. Now we go to this menu and click the add component community button so that we can add the behavior player transformation card onto the model. Now we click the play button to enter the playtest mode, and as my character walks towards the model, we transform into it. Easy peasy forest luminosity. So make sure to check out Yahaha's early access now for free using the link in the description below, and you can start crafting your dream game. Alright, so if you don't already know, Sonic Frontiers, actually I don't know what to say, EGX is over. There's more Sonic Frontiers news, so we're going to get to all this right now. But if you subscribe to the channel already, please make sure to subscribe. We are trying to hit 100,000 subscribers and hopefully 7,000 subscribers before Sonic Frontiers comes out. So yes, I was live last night playing that Sonic Speed Simulator update, which I need to refresh this page actually. But the point is, after I finished the live stream, there was some big news that got everyone's panties in a twist. So we're going to get into that right quick. It says here on Tails channel, new subscribers of the official English language Sonic Frontiers newsletter will get an exclusive DLC code to unlock these Sonic Adventure 2 looking soap shoes Sega unveiled today. And then it says details on how to attain the 2G high-speed shoes DLC in Sonic Frontiers will be announced at a later date. The soap shoes, exclusive to the newsletter subscribers, is scheduled to debut following the game's launch. Subscribe here. So yes, if you go to the official Sonic Frontiers website, you can see here, if you go to the bottom, it says subscribe, sign up by January 31st, 2023, and take it back to the early 2000s. You know we love to do that. To rail grind in style with your own pair of iconic shoes for Sonic Adventure 2, exclusively available to our newsletter subscribers, which is available in selected regions for a limited time only. Blah, 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 blah. Simply enter your details and we'll email a code straight to your inbox after Sonic Frontiers has been released on November 8, 2022. We'll send more details about how to redeem your code to download the in-game content at a later date. Now, I was already subscribed to the newsletter because, you know, I think when they first revealed gameplay and then they updated the website to include a bit more information, they were like, subscribe to the newsletter because you get some kind of in-game content, but they didn't say what. I was like, why not? It's just an email address, right? They're just gonna email me Sonic shit. I already cover Sonic shit. So I subscribed then. So I'm already done, but if you need to subscribe, you know what to do. And yeah, that will get you access to these soap shoes. No confirmation as to whether you'll be able to get the soap shoes in-game without signing up to the newsletter, because, I mean, there's a deadline, January 31st. So if you really want them, you know what to do, right? Now, this comes as no surprise, because if you follow the Steam page or the description of the game, it says here, if you get the digital deluxe version of Sonic Frontiers, you get additional gloves and shoes for Sonic, which means there are customization options in the game. No confirmation on whether you still get customization options with the base version of the game, but I assume you do, and they just get a few more if you get the $70 version. It's in pounds, but this is the $69.99, and this will be the $59.99 version, which is the base version of the game. So we already knew there were going to be gloves and shoes, so the fact that there's going to be soap shoes is a good thing. I feel like they did this before with Forces, right? I've got the Colors Ultimate open here. You can see the kind of gloves you got in Colors Ultimate, so I don't know if we're going to get higher quality gloves than just orange gloves, purple gloves, pink gloves, but we know that there were customization options in Colors Ultimate. And as for the shoes, yeah, they had the color swaps, but I think they had... No, it was just color swaps. They didn't have any different shades of different types of shoes here. This is all just color swaps. But Sonic Forces, let me check Sonic Forces, all customizations, right? If you go through that, there were probably, yeah, they had way more shoes. I think soap shoes were in Forces as well. Not that I'm going to find it while skimming through this video. But if I recall, yeah, you got knuckle shoes, of course. So I imagine there's going to be better customization options than what was in Colors Ultimate, because those were recolors. I think it's going to be more like the Forces ones, where you could really like do some shit with it. We'll have to see as time goes on. Although it's going to be interesting for modders to be able to take advantage of that for the customization. Because I know with the Forces, there were definitely some interesting customization options in the mods. But yes, customization options are making a comeback in Frontiers. How good they'll be, we'll see. They're preying on a nostalgia with this SA2 shit, you know. Me personally, I'm not like soap shoes fanboy like that. But, you know, I actually like regular SA2 model with the regular shoes, which was in the trial version of the game. That's just me. But you hit me with that 06 model, like not just the 06 shoes, but 06 model, all hats are off, okay? If you hit me with that shit, it's a wrap. But yeah, it's gonna be very interesting. But yeah, if you want to get Frontiers, we're gonna have to buy the game before 31st January if you want to get these soap shoes. Otherwise, I don't know if it's gonna be in the game. They're probably gonna make it exclusive. So you got your time to pre-order the game. You know, you got until January. That's like 3 months, maybe a bit more than that. 45 curators have reviewed this product. How have you reviewed the product? It's not out yet. The demo review? Not recommend. Uses disgusting. Oh, so he's mad at it. Uses de nouveau. Okay. Informational. Uses de nouveau. Open world. Okay. These are information. Okay, this one's recommended. 11 out of 22. Oh, that's the release there. Okay, I thought it was like a rating. I was like, how are you recommending it, giving it 50%? Not recommended because of the nouveau. Recommended play. I don't really read these curation things often, but no scops, no good. What the fuck is scops? Okay. There's a lot of emojis. There's a lot of asset flip with more than enough evidence to prove the claim. Don't support this behavior. Asset. Oh yes, I was. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. This franchise has never been good. I don't expect. Okay, yeah. For 20 hours. I don't know about 20 hours. We'll see. You. Okay, that's enough for that. On to the next piece of information. As you already know, Gamescom was in, I think it was June, right? And that was the first place you saw the Sonic Frontiers demo. It says here, Maven Road, Gamescom top game was Sonic Frontiers. The most discussed game at the recent Gamescom event last year was Sonic Frontiers. Last year? It was this year. According to an analysis by Maven Road of all social media around the event in Germany. Maven Road analyzes social media conversations to determine what people are talking about. We asked them to look at the Gamescom and DevCom events from August 22 to August 28. For the first time since 2019, the events took place in person in Cologne, Germany this year. While Gamescom drew more than 265 gamers to its expo, about 2,500 game developers showed up for DevCon. I like looking at analysis of these events because it settles the debates about what was the game of the show. And in this analysis, people talked about Sonic Frontiers the most. Maven Road performed a consumer listening analysis to identify conversations, drivers across Twitter, news, blogs, and forums related to user discussions about the performance of the DevCom and Gamescom events. So you can see here, that's the volume of mentions of anything related to Gamescom, I believe. Or maybe that's Frontiers in particular, I have to check. It registered more than 685,000 mentions of both Gamescom and DevCom with 213,700 unique users. About 52.4% of the conversations were in the press, while 47.6% were in user-generated content. Gamescom had 681,700 mentions, while DevCom saw only 4,200 mentions. Wow, DevCom slacking. Anyway, yeah. Yada. Here's the chart. Frontiers, 41.4k, higher than everything else. Hogwarts Legacy, 16.3, so second place, less than half. And that's Hogwarts, that's Harry Potter, that's a big deal. Lies of No One Gives a Fuck, High Up No One Gives a Fuck. Dead Island 2, 14.8k. Genshin Impact's a phone game, I don't give a fuck. Dune Awakening, the Callisto Protocol. Gotham Knights did surprisingly low. I mean, Batman, well, it's not really Batman, it's Gotham Knights. Then everywhere, okay. And then other games takes up 25k. To be fair, minus like Hogwarts Legacy, this isn't like some crazy shit here. It's not like they were going against fucking Mario Kart 10 or, you know, some other big like COD or some shit like that. But I mean, a W, right? You know, to be the best in the room, you're still the best at something, right? Like, let's give them their props, you know. I'm definitely more interested in everything else here except for Hogwarts Legacy. I'll tell you that. As you can see above, the top game mentioned was Sonic Frontiers and Sega. It comes out November 8th, yeah, and they just repeat what was in there. And yeah, essentially all eyes on Frontiers, okay? In 1996, all eyes were on Tupac. Now, all eyes are on Frontiers, and it's their job to deliver. Will they deliver? We'll see. I still personally believe that the Metacritic critic scores are going to be somewhere in the 70s, but they need at least a 75 for it to be the green score, aka the W. Will they hit that? Will they not? We'll find out. And we'll also find out how good these customization options may or may not get. But let me know what you guys think about all this information. Are you looking forward to Frontiers? Are you looking forward to seeing what other shoes and gloves we'll be getting in the game? I would have preferred model swaps. That would have been sicker. We'll have to rely on mods for that. And of course, a big shout out to my channel members. If you want to become a channel member, you click the join button next to the subscribe button. But yeah, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell. Make sure to check out the non-Sonic channel. The link will be in the description. But that's all I have to say right now. So, Premy out.